Have you ever been around somebody and they were talking about somebody and you took that as your experience with that person? Like you felt like you knew that person based off of what you heard about them before you even had a conversation with the person, before you even seen them in person or even experienced them in person. But when you actually got around that person or met that person, they were totally different than what you heard about them or what you even preconceived in your mind. It's the same thing with God. Like a lot of times we go to church or we hear other people talk about God online or whatever, or somebody might talk about God to us, but we never took the time to like sit with him, read his word, pray to him, and just ask him to reveal himself to us. But we take what that person said or what we've seen as our relationship with God, or that's who he is. And a lot of times when you actually sit down and have one-on-one time with God, sit in his presence, you'll see he's nothing like what you've heard. He reveals himself to you because he's always revealing himself. He reveals himself to you, and you can see that, like, dang, I didn't know him the way that I thought I knew him. Like, he's so much more. He's so much better. He's even better than I even thought. And with that being said, today I want to encourage you to actually sit in his presence. If you don't know Christ for yourself, like, you have the opportunity to know him. When God sent his only begotten son to die on the cross for us, Jesus, that gave us the opportunity to know him firsthand. You don't have to go off secondhand faith, which is somebody else's faith. You can actually go to God, go somewhere, sitting in your car, your bathroom, your house, wherever you at, and just sit in the quietness and the stillness and ask God, Lord, if you're real, God, if you're real, Jesus, if you are real, reveal yourself to me in a way that only you can, in a way that I know it's you and nobody else but you. And he will do that. He will really do that. All you have to do is ask. So I want to encourage you to do that today, because there's so much confusion going around. There's so many things going around about God that are not true. And sometimes you get a preconceived notion of who God is. But if you really want to know who he is, if you really want to know, like, what's the real, first you can open up your Bible. But if you don't, even if you don't understand, you open it up and you're like, I don't understand this, ask him. Just ask him. He said, if you ask him, you shall receive. If you knock, the door gonna be open. If you seek him, you're gonna find him. Just ask him. So I want to encourage you today to just ask God who he is. You don't have to wait on anybody to tell you. You don't have to go through some crazy process. All you have to do is ask him. It's that simple. And he'll start revealing himself to you.